finding work is
I'm so glad I don't have to do it.
it's so upsetting.
I'm so glad I found a government position where it's like, well, if I wanted, I could just do this job adequately for the next 25 years.
Have you ever read Down and Out in Paris and London?
No.
Should give that a read sometime. Just as far as like employment, unemployment, and like working class versus rich people, like versus homeless people. Like it's a pretty good read, and it definitely didn't help with how angry I am about how the workforce is and how the hiring process goes, and all right.
So improve your speed. What is that? Like, I can't quite see the badge because there's another badge on top of it.
I think it's a foot.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I was thinking that or like a bean, but a foot. Yeah, it's Yoshi's little foot.
Speed bean.
Yeah, scene bean. Take your scene bean and you'll run fast. I always go with the yarn balls. I just like the big yarn balls, cheap and effective.
I wish the description was "make y'all balls big."
That chick on MasterChef is from like Kentucky. Just every time they do anything, she's like, we don't have this in Kentucky. We don't have clams in Kentucky.
I love her hair.
We don't have salmon in Kentucky.
Like the girl with the crazy ass hair, right?
I think so, yeah.
I fucking love her hair though, man. Like she's just like it's the biggest like controlled mess. But
yeah, it's that big southern hair.
I think
it doesn't agree with humidity at all. It's just whoop.
I think they tell everyone to like upplay whatever
of course.
Most basic, like you're the southern girl, so do that thing.
Yeah, we were just talking about the Daniel and his jock broness, but yeah, everyone obviously needs to be able to cook to some basic degree, but they're just as much looking at like who are you?
Yeah.
When they're doing the casting.
Do you have? So, real quick, this that blows. Real quick though, this fucking stage, where the hell did this come from?
This is no idea.
This is neat.
This game gets kind of intense.
This is like some Donkey Kong stages that we played. Those rail sliding ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dan, like, I'm just a bro.
Yo, I like to go on the boat with the babes and cook French croquettes, bro.
I've never seen someone try so hard to be such a terrible type of person. And it's like, dude, you're not that. You're not that person.
You're clearly not that person.
Ramsey sees it in you.
Yeah.
You remember when he made that anchor on that fucking cake?
Oh yeah, yeah. Now I remember, yeah.
I just wanted to show because I'm like, Dan the boatman. And he's like, fucking Dan.
You're not the boatman, Don.
He's like, quit fucking around. He basically just told him quit.
I'm not a fan of Dan the boatman, Dan. Not a fan.
Now have some flan.
Cool flan.
Captain Dad loves the flan.
Who's he turning into? He's like some nasally Saturday morning cartoon villain now. Just, Captain Dan loves the flan.
I love when Ramsey was just like, quit fucking off with this shit. Like,
I
what
love
are
how the
you
camera
doing?
just dwelled on it. Like, what is this?
I like how it hit it too.
Yeah.
It hit it for so long.
Yeah, it was the big, like, we'll play out the music beats and then reveal what's going on.
I wanna... Now I'm like, oh wow, reversing? This doesn't even make sense.
Nope.
I want to know, there are so many people I'd like to win, but the one person who I wanted to win most got kicked off.
Oh yeah, which one was that?
Andrea.
She
was the one who got, oh wow, that's cool, who got kicked off for not bringing
now
her
I remember, we
food.
talked about that on camera, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was behind by 30 seconds.
Oh, that's
not
just
even
cool.
30, it was like 3, I think.
Not even adding anything to it. Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, Terry would be cool, but now it's like, Dan might be cool too.
Can you take this? I should probably go plug my phone in. It doesn't die on me.
Way to go, Yoshi. I like how Yoshi just stares at this results thing, like, what? That's weird that he stops to consider the results of his performance, and you know, the whole thing is a game. Does he know it's a game? Like, does he is he aware of what's going on?
Let's go with a dumb fan theory, like the Stranger Things people who are like, Is this character the father of a character on Parks and Rec?
Oh, I don't even want to know about that. That sounds stupid.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Alright, tell me about it.
So there's a guy in there who fuck, what's... Aziz Ansari, his character, his friend with the big hair who he starts Entertainment 720 with.
Yeah.
There's a character on Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Who looks like that guy with a slightly smaller nose.
Yeah, it's Steve.
And people think he's the dad of that character on Parks and Rec, and one person's fan theory goes to great length to tangentially tie things together with shit that he's pulling out of his own ass.
That's so stupid.
The way fan theories often do these days.
Like those Pixar ones?
Yeah, like those Pixar ones where it's like, well, obviously the girl from... Oh, shit. Oh, that's cool.
What's going on? Oh, I have to be outside of
Look at these
this.
spooky ghosts. They're so spooky and Tim Burton-y.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, the one where it's like, this theory ties together all of the Pixar movies, and at one point it's just, obviously the girl from Monsters, Inc. travels back in time and becomes a witch. That's literally how the fan theory goes, just out of nowhere, apropos of nothing, the girl from Monsters, Inc. travels back in time and becomes the witch in Brave.
I was reading one of those because sometimes I just like to make myself angry.
Oh yeah, I know the feeling.
And, the motherfucker who wrote that, who put it on their whatever website, had the goddamn gall to write, like, it was a pop-up that was like, do you like this? Then click share.
Oh,
do you hate fun and magic?
Oh yeah,
then ignore this.
Yeah, the false equivalence.
It's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you if I ever meet you. Hope I don't ever meet you, because I don't want to go to prison for beating the fuck out of you.
There's no way to defend yourself.
Yeah, just like, Judge, I'm sorry, I just beat the fuck out of them because they're an idiot.
You can get off on assaulting a gay couple because they drove you into a homophobic fury, which unfortunately is a defense that you can cop. So I suppose you can cop some sort of like fan theory psychosis. I'm sorry, Your Honor, it's just I hear certain fan theories and I go homicidal with rage, and it's like, explain. Then you explain, and before you're even done, he's climbing off the pew and rolling up his judge's sleeves, like walking toward the guy. He's like, whoa, 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 I almost fell for it.
He's like,
Jesus.
He's like, fun, I'll show you how I like fun. Oh, that's right, I'm a judge, I can't beat ass in the courtroom.
Straightening his judge wig. That they only wear in buddy comedy.
Judge wig! That's a show I'd watch.
Look at that spooky gray wool up there.
That, like, what's it doing? What's that little, like, cloud right here?
It's just cotton.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, it's all old and torn up, and so it's all cottony.
Who's controlling this?
Who watches the Watchmen?
Oh!
Am I right?
Oh!
Nowhere in the comic do they ever say Watchmen, but what's his name had so little faith in his audience that he's like, well, if we don't say Watchmen at all, people won't get it, so we'll have to say that they were called Watchmen. Oh, I'm Zack Snyder and I'm a piece of shit. In every facet a human being can possibly be a piece of shit.
But I keep getting work, so...
Artistically, intellectually...
But I gotta eat, and people keep feeding me.
Oh, man.
I forgot that Yoshi can fly, so this is like...
trivial at times.
Oh, there we go.
There we are. Speaking of being a piece of shit in every facet of humanity, I was thinking about a bit we could do where we don't tell jokes. We just sit down in a pair of nice chairs with a spotlight on each of us and a drink in our hands, and we just take turns saying the fucked up things that have happened in our childhood. Just totally straight-faced. It's not a reveal for us. It's not shocking to us anymore. We just say it. Just when I was 8 years old, my mom tried to rip off a drug dealer. He threatened to murder all of us, so we had to move to Idaho and abandon everything.
And this comes after we do the whole Subway. Looks like it's Subway tonight.
After our slightly more traditional humor bits, where it's just straight up going for laughs. This is just like, what is this? What is this? It's not even a confession. They don't seem shocked. They're just saying horrible things that happened.
Like people are waiting for the. Looks like it's Subway tonight. Am I right, ladies? Like they're gonna say it. We never say it.
We do that for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then just the lights go off. And that's it.
These two young comedians are changing the game. The name of the game of comedy.
The name of the game was Ralph. But thanks to these two, the name of the game is now Terry.
I'm not even waiting around anymore. I'm just gonna
yeah, just go for it. Push it to the limit. Clap limit. But anyway, that wasn't my point. I was thinking about that bit, and it ended up getting me thinking about a mutual former friend of ours who now is a druggy washout, whose stepfather was convicted of rape.
Oh man, you're narrowing it down, but it's still just so difficult.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I don't know if it's one or the other.
But anyway, I was thinking about that and how shitty it all was, and I started laughing because this is kind of terrible. I remembered I'd be hanging out with them, like over the weekend, and we'd all be sitting around watching TV, and they'd get a call, and it would be his stepdad, whom his mom hadn't divorced still, on the other line in prison, and he'd be like, Monster Garage is on. Turn the channel to Monster Garage so we can watch Monster Garage together.
Whoa.
And then they'd have to sit there and watch Monster Garage with him on the phone.
Like this was their bonding?
Yeah.
Like this was their phone call through the glass, like, thing?
Yeah. It's just Monster Garage is on. Turn it to Monster Garage.
I would have said the hardest fuck you and hung the phone up. What is wrong with people? Okay, rapist stepdad, that sounds good. I love Monster Garage. Almost as much as you love children.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah. Monster Garage.
Fucking crazy shit, man.
Oh, Idaho. I hate it so much.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with my mom, unfortunately, about my nephew who's kind of becoming a little fucker.
Uh-huh. Oh, no.
I'm not angry at him, because I understand what that place and the people who live there can do to a person.
Eat one of those ghosts and then throw it at that question mark. So you get that cat. And, there you go. Ba-dum. Hey.
Yeah.
There we go.
But
Oh no!
Oh no! Yoshi! Good
Don't
thing
fail
you
me
can fly!
now. Good thing you'd be so desperate.
Here's your one chance, Yoshi. Don't let me down.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I was just thinking about Idaho. And
as you do,
and
unfortunately.
the things that it can lead people to do, and I don't really remember exactly where I'm going with this, but it's depressing because it's like it's just the shit that place can cause someone to do, even at like a young age.
It starts to set in.
Even not concerning drugs, just behavior.
Oh, yeah, just raw behavior. It's just oh fuck. I've said before, I don't know if I've ever said this on camera. In fact, I don't think I have, but, oh shit, I didn't even notice that one. But, some people have a need to lead, and some people need to follow. You and I aren't either. We're fine doing whichever is necessary. But Idaho, this is the sort of place that teaches you that everybody needs to lead. Right? And it gives everyone this fucking alpha personality of fucking... Yeah. I'm the biggest, I'm gonna be in charge, and if you're not the biggest, well, now you're the unfortunate beta in this society, but that just means you keep descending in ranks until you are the biggest, which unfortunately ends up meaning you're bigger than your wife and your children. So that's your one place to be the alpha.
Yeah.
Right? And you grow up your whole life like that, and if your brother's not like this, of course, thank God, but if you're, a lot of people there unfortunately grow up in a household where, dad needs to be the alpha, and that just makes me a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Because that's how I see the whole world, is just through the strong and the weak, like we're in the fucking wild.
Yeah, and that's why kids get beer cans thrown at their head, and that becomes basically a request for, get me another beer, kid, I'm bigger than you.
Ugh.
Don't make me beat your ass, this is my house. Once it's your house, then you can be the one who throws empty cans of beer at the kid's head.
Why would I want this to be my house?
I don't know, 'cause that's what else you're gonna do. This is your legacy. You're my legacy. You gotta carry it on.
That's the most terrifying part.
I'm not gonna raise no. I don't even wanna.
Say the word?
Yeah.
We all know the word.
Yeah. Even to illustrate the point, it's just too disgusting.
Yeah.
Man, gotta get up here. Yeah, that place sucks.
Sucks so bad.
Is this a Mario secret time? Oh, fuck. That was some Mario secret.
Maybe there's
shit.
a warp tunnel. That'd be cool.
Maybe you can get one of those flutes. Somehow a tornado swoops you up and takes you somewhere.
And then you play another one, and you're like, oh. And to this day, people write about how it's one of those great big moments in gaming.
God. I don't know about that.
There's an
Is
act.
that a little Yoshi tied up? I don't know. It's weird looking.
I don't know.
Let's look at that later, or keep an eye out for it. At the end of one of those little like knitting needles, it looked like a little Yoshi tied up. It kind of, or like almost like I don't know, not impaled, but you know, it had that kind of feeling of on a pike.
Oh yeah. Just.
Yeah, so that'd be funny. Just go up and say those things.
Yeah. Just a couple of chairs, a couple nice drinks, and it gives us an excuse to drink.
It'd be
like, especially if we strung these together into a longer set. Like, imagine if we did each of these individually for a while, and then eventually some place is like, you know, hey, you want to do like 30 or 45 minutes? And it's like we can actually do these because they stand on their own as bits, and just have, you know, some sort of consistent chapter break, effectively, like the lights breaking.
Yeah, it'd be funny. It'd be like, definitely could get away with it on the grounds of this is art. Like, we're gonna sit in these chairs and read off memories of our lives. Ooh, what is that? Does that go the direction you're
oh shit!
Imagine having that power, like that thing.
That stand power.
You're like, so you just land on this disc when the arrow will take you in the direction you want to go. Oh,
it's hard to time. Come on, Yoshi. Oh no. It's a terrible stand power. Oh wait, here we go. Boop.
You just tongued it to death.
Oh,
hey, it's back!
Yay! Yeah, I'm back. This is my only purpose.
So I finally, I'm just getting back into Gravity Falls to finish that up. Man, that show's so good.
It's perfect. Every moment of that show is perfect.
It's so good.
Have you seen the gnomes?
I'm at the I'm on the last episode of the first season.
Oh, okay.
So
that's early on in season 2. The gnomes I'm talking about. We're not. Oh, you can just swallow it. Of course. Wait, I wonder.
You poop it out?
No.
That's how you smuggle in your magical flying disc.
Yeah, into the airport or into prison. Ah, wait, of course.
Yeah.
Why would I leave it behind like an idiot? Because I'm dumb. That's why I would do that. I don't know why.
There was one right there.
Of course.
This game is so mild.
Do we even have it set to mild? I forget what we have it set to.
No, it's normal, but it is definitely like the mellow setting.
Hey, this is the Bob Ross of video games. Not only is it bright and colorful, but it's just all calm and like, hey, buddy, did you fail? Don't worry, just try again.
Did you fail? Trick question. There's no way to fail.
It's just happy little accidents.
and then cut to a squirrel being fed because
he always has squirrel. He's this weird Cinderella type who's just filled with squirrels and birds all the time.
I see him kind of like as like a Radagast kind of like brown forest stoner wizard.
Oh man, it was I was listening to a presentation that Alan Lee, the illustrator and artist for Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and a lot of the Tolkien's printed work. He was giving this presentation about his art and specifically like the stuff that they've done for The Hobbit because that was coming out at the time, and he gets to some concept art for Radagast the Brown, and at some point he's like, we probably didn't need to put Radagast in there, but we did, so I had to make some art. And just listening to his voice, it's like, man, even the people behind the scenes are like, we don't need to do most of this. This doesn't need to be 3 movies. Like, what's going on?
You guys realize it was a much shorter read than...
It's breezy. Not only is it fewer pages, but it's much larger type. Like, I read The Hobbit twice last year. It's just really fun and brief and easy to read.
I wish it was just the barrel scene level of fun the whole time.
That's almost the book. It's just a lot of fun and weirdos having fun and
yeah, if it was just the feasting scene and the barrel scene, and that would be cool. Just that. All movie long. Then just eating sausages and cheese and singing songs. Because the songs are fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah. Especially when someone actually had to sit down and put a melody to them and have these guys, these deep resonant voices, just sing it.
Yeah, to come up with, like, how would this race sing, like, what would their music sound like? Well, probably really fucking sorrowful and sad because they have no home. Yeah, they have no home anymore. They're just fucking, they're it.
To these deep mountain peoples, it's gonna be like this slow.
Yeah, it's not high energy and fast.
No, it's not the Elven. I don't think they even had any Elven songs. They just had Elven sexual innuendos for some reason. Like, oh, you can reach my pants, babe.
If you're gonna live forever, you probably do a lot of sex stuff.
Well, yeah.
Except in Tolkien's universe, where no sex stuff happens.
It is surprisingly sexless. Well, not surprisingly, but it is very, very sexless. I would love to see Clive Barker's take on Middle-earth.
Yeah.
Right?
Be so much sexing going
actually,
on.
Sartori from Imagica, both in his original self and his clone, that's basically an immortal elf.
Yeah.
With the sexual appetites of an immortal being.
Yeah.
Who's done everything and just kind of bored with it.
Has to, do new stuff.
Yeah. What if... Okay, just hear me out on this. What if we swallowed each other, feet first? I don't know.
What if...
I'm questioning the logistics of that. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. We'll work it out in real time. Just roll with it.
To need a mistiff because you're bored?
Yeah. You need the perfect sexual being that can be exactly what you're hankering for at that moment. Like, I think we've all had that moment where, like, we start off on Pornhub, and it's like, okay, what am I looking for today? And you start off on this section, and then 20 minutes later, you finally find what you're looking for. But with a mistiff, it's just right there. It's like, what am I looking for? Oh, I was looking for exactly that. Hooray.
What does it do? I can't even describe it visually, so...
It's literally impossible to describe visually. Its genitalia is some sort of weird budding flower, which is a surprisingly perfect visual metaphor.
Yeah.
I get the impossible image.
Man, some of the...
Magica is great, by the way, if you haven't read it.
Some of the sex stuff in Weave World...
Oh, it's weird. Isn't it weird?
Oh, yeah.
I can't even remember some of it.
Like, the Magdalene?
The Magdalene. Oh, yeah, that fucking thing.
Yeah.
The hag.
Yeah, that...
Oh, that's right, there's Magdalene and the hag. Yeah.
I think it must be the hag then, I'm sure, that is the one that does the gross shit.
No, it's the Magdalene, that does it, and then the hag is basically the wet nurse.
Oh, yeah, that's
of
right.
all these fucked up things that look like you, or whomever it was fucking.
Yeah.
And he encounters his fucked up ghost son
later
on. Weave World is pretty good, by the way, if you haven't read it, guys.
Yeah, I gotta finish that up. That's
yeah.
I think I'm about like a third into it or something. It's just like every fairy tale kind of wrapped up, but with weird sex stuff.
It's the template of fairy tales. Yeah, just bolted over.
Yeah, it's like Alice in Wonderland-ish with weird sex ghost. And
so many if you want sex ghosts, you need to read Cold Heart Canyon. Because it's nothing but literal sex ghosts. Everything's free.
For a limited time, try it out. It'll only cost you 15 Nintendo bucks.
Oh no!
Which that only
costs you $20.
Well, you
USD.
can't because you can't just get 15 Nintendo bucks.
No, you can buy them lots of 10 or 20.
So you gotta buy 2 10s, and each group of 10 costs 11.
Exactly, at the tax.